So hello everybody. I'm really excited because today we have Donna in the show. Donna, hi, good morning or good
Good
afternoon.
morning, Sanda.
Hi. I hope
Hi.
you're doing well.
I'm well. I'm supposed to be in the States, but I'm still here in Germany, but I leave in a few days.
In a few days. You're going back to New York, right?
Going back to New York for a while. Yes.
Cool. Okay, so let's get started. So please tell the viewers who's Donna, where you're from, and what do you do in let's say normal life?
Okay. My name is Donna Danton. In normal life, I am a mother, a grandmother, but I've always been involved in the fitness industry. Right now, I'm a yoga, breathwork, and a breathwork therapist and a pain management therapist. I have to rethink in English here. And in my former life, I always say I was real fitness guru. I had a mail order business in the 80s into the 90s into like 2000, where we sent out 150 packages a day with music tapes
Wow.
and videos, and what every weekend at a fitness convention. And I let that kind of all go in 2002 and went on this different path with well-being. I wanted a little bit of less of less competition with Amazon at that time. And yeah, there was a lot of reasons that I decided to let that go and do something else. And that's where I am right now.
Yeah.
With the corona thing that we're all going through right now, I set up an online business within an online yoga studio within 24 hours. I think the first day of the lockdown I learned how to use Zoom, and now we have a whole yoga community, and we teach with my daughter together. We teach about 20 classes a week online from this space or from my space in New York.
Yeah, you and Natasha are really killing it online, and maybe
Yeah.
that's a nice bridge towards our new online business because we saw something special entering the European market. Maybe you can tell a little bit on how that opportunity and how that business crossed your path. What happened? Who told you? Tell us
Um,
more.
Well, what's really great is I overcame this fear of doing anything in front of a camera with the Zoom thing. I still don't like the idea of that this video will be for everybody to see this. I feel more comfortable with it. I wouldn't have been able to do it a year ago. Um, but it made it easier to be online. I realized, wow, we really enjoy this without driving around everywhere. People were so thankful to be online with us. If we're in a fitness studio or in a yoga studio, people do sit together before and after. They're talking, they're drinking, they're conversating about things. Um, and we always talk to people about their health, their nutrition.
Hmm.
um, Maybe at the fitness studio you have the bar, and at the yoga studio you have the tea place. And I was like, we need this too. We need to offer somebody also. We need to offer people something as well, or we would like to offer them something as well. And I was looking for a good protein powder myself during the lockdown. I like went to a supermarket and even looked because the studios are closed where maybe I used to get my protein.
Hmm.
Um, and you called me in July,
Hmm.
and I've known you for a long time. And I knew, okay, if you're telling me there's something good happening, then soon, and it has to do with my protein powders that I wanted to, I'm going to go for it. In parallel, I had gotten a phone call from Sherry Caitlin back in the States as well, who's been doing Estogenics for years. Um, and I was like, okay, I got to jump on this now. And I didn't have to give it much thought. I ordered the products, started taking them. Natasha and I had taken them, and here I am a half a year later. And I know that this business, it's just it'll be there with me for the next few years. It kind of just made the whole holistic package that I'm working with people with their mind, with their body, and now I can help them with their nutrition then as
Yeah.
well, which is something I always wanted to do, but it just wasn't the right time and the right place with the right people. And that's what I have right now.
Yeah, and now is the right time, Donnie, because everybody's working online, and a lot of people are working on their total well-being, and nutrition is a
Mhm.
big part. So within our community, a lot of fitness profis like yourself are joining, a lot of experts from the European market. But I'm really curious on what are your personal experience so far? uh,
Um,
from yourself and maybe from customers also with the products?
yeah, well, the products, I was totally happy that I have assortment of different protein powders, and I have plant-based. My daughter is also then a vegetarian. So my favorite thing is to make a vanilla shake with my coffee in the mornings.
Ooh.
That's what I do. Um, so I love the products that I picked out, and then recently I came out with this. I tested this whole the moringa products that we also then have. That's also a wonderful product for energy, which I didn't even realize was as popular. But I realized from our group, with our group training, with our with the other trainers, then you hear, okay, what's working for somebody else? What do I need for this customer? What do I need for that? And it's just been positive all down the line as far as the products. But
Mhm.
what's really nice is I realized with this Karina stuff, with the Karina Corona, that I could do it much easier than when I had tried systems like that before. That I just have to set up a Zoom meeting with somebody and discuss and just listen to what they need, and then I can suggest what they can try out. It used to be different. You would meet somebody somewhere, you'd have to fill something out, you'd have to get them there. It just made it so much easier. The people are open. They're open and they want the information. Um, and I'm just thrilled that I can give it to them, whether I'm here or in New York. And since I've started the business, I've been in New York much more than I have been in the last 37 years that I've been here in Germany. That I can actually, what I'm doing now online, I can do there and here, which is what I always wanted. It's the reason I didn't have my own fitness studio in the 80s and my own yoga studios now in the last few years, is because I didn't want to be in one spot all the time. And now I don't have to be. So a lot of advantages with that. And working with my daughter is also a great thing to do.
Yeah, but and Natasha is great. She's a rock star also, and you both are building a big organization. And working online, virtual business. The youngsters, the millennials, they call it the laptop lifestyle.
Mhm.
So that's really cool. We're sharing with a lot of people all over Germany, but also all over the world, which is nice because this is a global opportunity. But maybe looking at your goals with the companies, because
Mhm.
besides the products,
Right.
you also have a business goal. So I would like to know, what is your business goal for this year, and what is your business goal for the future? What do you want to achieve
Um,
besides helping your customers, of course?
yeah. What I want to achieve also is that I obviously love teaching, or I wouldn't have been a fitness instructor teaching for all these years. And I still love the platform, but I'm teaching a lot more. That means there's a lot of my body that I'm still using. I want to continue teaching. I want to continue networking. I want to continue connecting, and I want to do it with a little bit less with my yeah. In German, I said Körpereinsatz, and I can't even think of the word in English. With the use of my body. I
Yeah.
love my job. I love what I do, but I don't want to continue doing it at the intensity that I'm doing it right now. And I just like that I can give my knowledge further and just to train other trainers, other how how they can use the products, service their customers. And for them, yeah, I think a lot of trainers don't have a B plan. Like what am I going to do after if I do get injured? I was fortunate not to get injured, but I do need a new knee. I don't call it an injury, it's just a
Mhm.
slice. And it's just good to know that you have this B plan that even if you're not, so I'm setting up right now short term when I do have my knee operation this year.
Mhm.
I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'm not going to totally be there with no income coming in because I'm not teaching my classes. That I could still do both. I could teach a class without moving. I could do that, but you just online you tend really to move. I think more than if you're in a classroom.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know if I went off the point, but the
No, no.
point
I think you're going towards.
it's the flexibility, the income from two different sources, and to be able to have the income coming from my knowledge and not only my body.
Yeah, and I think a lot of trainers nowadays in our market, Donna, they are looking for how to build online, besides their training and coaching and teaching classes, and how they can create multiple sources of income without working more. So being more effective in the same time, or maybe less, by duplicating your experiences, your thoughts, your whatever you can offer the community. And I think this is what our business is all about. And as a final question, because I'm really curious, because we have a lot of new people who are checking out our products, but also checking out our business opportunity. Do you maybe have a final recommendation for all those people that are looking on the fence and are saying, what's this all about?
The recommendation is the time is now. It's really important now. People need good immune systems. People need more knowledge about fitness and movement, and people are willing. They're willing. They're really willing to set up a Zoom meeting with you. They're willing, and it's so much easier than having to go somewhere with somebody. And if you rather go somebody with people to meet people, if you miss that kind of it, that'll happen again soon as well. I personally like the online communication. I have one more personal goal to learn to speak English better as an American. I think our German interview was much better. But that's really it for me too. I like the networking and I miss the communication with my peers in the States as well, which I just haven't had in the last 10 or 15 years because I've been doing my own thing with my yoga wellness business. And now I'm really excited about the networking, and the time is definitely now. The right time, the right people, the right place, and we're influencing it. You know, like we're leading the team, Sander, and that's nice. Two sympathetic people
So,
in the
so,
fitness industry, and that's what I like about it. I like the people involved as well.
so as a summary, Donna, right time, right group of people, like-minded people working for
Ah,
total well-being, right product, right opportunity, and for people to discover, they just need to try, convince themselves, join a webinar, figure out what the business is all about, and work with us so we can help, a lot of people with their well-being.
right, exactly.
Okay, Donna. So for now, I would like to say thank you. Have a good flight towards the States and look forward to seeing you soon again.
We'll see each other. Bye.
Bye.